So let's call a meeting to order. If everybody will stand for the pledge. I saw Kim, come on in.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order. And everybody's had a chance to look at the minutes. You should have read over the minutes. If there's no additions or corrections, we'll entertain a motion on those.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from August 4th minutes.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, guys, we don't have anything until we get down to miscellaneous business. And the first miscellaneous business we have is this ring.
Did you get the paperwork?
We do have it, yep,
From my fabulous water leak I had?
yep. Yep, everybody had a chance to look over that.
Yeah, it looks like it was a sudden and accidental break and
Yep.
was repaired promptly and meets the
Follows all the
criteria. I
criteria.
make a motion, we approve the adjustment.
Second.
Who did the second? All in favor?
Aye.
That's simple, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You guys.
Little bit different process
I'm
than
sorry.
they got that.
You have the letter.
They got that.
Oh, yeah, we're all good. Nope,
Okay.
I appreciate you guys coming in and
Yep.
and we've got you taken care of, so all's good.
I just didn't know y'all had moved yet.
Oh, that's all good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, the next thing we have is, Matt, did you want to talk about the tree removal, or did you have something that you wanted to address with us on that, or?
No, it got presented at last meeting and they were just, I believe the board was gonna take a look at the trees and then let me know
Okay.
what they wanted
Yeah,
to
because
go
I
from
wasn't
there.
here, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no,
so-
I'm sorry, it got presented at last meeting, Keith,
So we're just
looked
looking
at
to
packets and then they were gonna look at the trees and
give you an
decide
approval
what was gonna do, what you guys wanted to do.
Okay,
I
so,
went around and looked at all the trees, I didn't see anything out of line, I mean, they're all, each one of these are bad. I just would like to add one to it. 227 East Seminary. It's right across from the gym. It's right at the end of the crosswalk.
There where
Oh.
Ron Parker used to
that
live.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
The
it-
west end of the crosswalk.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
And
about.
like I said, that list that I gave you originally, that's a partial list, I just got started with
Oh,
it.
yeah, I realize
To
that.
get started, I wasn't,
Just going over,
yeah,
traveling the streets, I see a lot more, but.
yeah, I
you
just
have
had,
to have a place to start.
yeah, just somewhere to start with, see what you guys wanna do.
Does anybody have any questions or concerns, or do we wanna make a motion that you can proceed with the list that we currently have, and at least work off of that?
I didn't get to make it all the way there.
That's what I was getting ready to say as well. I would like, if
You
we
want
could
another-
lay this over at least one more meeting.
Sure, yeah, we can do that. So we'll take a vote on that next meeting then, Matt, after everybody has a chance to look at it and see.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna table the removal trees.
I know that list was in here somewhere.
It's almost to the very back.
Very back.
Yep, it's like the second to last page. Yep. Okay, guys, the next thing we have is the agreement from Mike Scott to do the keyless doors here at the new building. So everybody had a chance to look at that. If there's no,
Keith, from your IT perspective, does that sound reasonable?
yeah, oh yeah,
I'd actually,
yep. And what it is, so most of the expense is, you gotta run everything, of course, but yeah, the readers, the key readers, the actual, cause you have to wire the doors, so they're either gonna have to have an electric lock, or cause I haven't looked at any of the doors themselves to see if they got crash bars. But if they have a crash bar, then there's a motor that's gonna have to go in there to pull them, or, it's gonna have to have an actual electric lock to do it, so. Yeah, they're not cheap, and then
How long is this training? Is this 10 minutes that says, hit this button, run your badge past it? And you're charging $150?
Well, no, see, then the other thing that somebody will have to be in charge of, whether it's one of the girls or Matt or whoever is deemed,
Mhm.
there's software, because you're gonna have to be able to program the key fobs. So if it's similar to what we have at school, each one of the key fobs has this 8-digit code on, you put it into the system, and you can, at that point in time, designate, Matt can get in every single door, the town council can only get in the council door, the girls can only get in the front door, the police department can only get into their section without moving, throughout the whole building. I'm going to assume that that's what most of that is. So there would be not necessarily training for you and I to be able to use a key fob to get in. It's gonna be a training.
Mhm.
And I'm speaking without knowing, having a mic here, but just based on my knowledge of what we have at school, so. Yeah, and move, the bulk of it there is move and, the reader and the locks, and add 2 new readers and locks and replace, so that, that's the bulk of your, because the wires gotta be run and through the ceiling probably, and like I said, install stuff on the doors, so. And without Melissa here, I can't answer any more than that. I didn't talk to Mike, so I don't have any information on that at all. Do you guys have any other questions? Do you want to go through with it? Do you want to wait till Melissa comes back to have additional questions answered? It's up to you guys, obviously.
No, I'm fine with it. I wouldn't mind getting it approved so you can get started on it and get it up and running.
Jerry, you got any concerns? Or
I was just
Derek?
wondering if there's anybody else that would, you get a quote from.
Yeah, I don't have the answer to that. I know who we use, Johnson Controls as part of ours, but it's a proprietary system that they have, so I don't really know anything about the system that Mike's quoted, so.
Would Mike have done the original system here?
I don't have an answer to that. Miss Matt, do you have?
I think so, but I don't,
So
I'm
he's
not
at least-
100%. I think he's familiar with
So
what.
most likely he's familiar
Yeah.
with it.
I mean, it says his system's already in the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it does seem a little pricey being that his system's already in the building, but I know stuff like this isn't cheap either, so.
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you're, if you're concerned about the cost of the readers and that kind of stuff. I guess we could have him present a itemized sheet as to what each individual item costs.
I just think if you have anyone else, it's gonna be way more expensive because they're gonna come in and put their whole new system in.
Mhm.
I'll let you guys decide if you want to move
I'll
through.
make a motion that we go ahead and move on this quote, get the system started.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Thanks. Alright, guys, so that takes care of that. Really the only discussion, unless Whitney's got something different, you guys in the back of your packet, Melissa has included a couple of page, some paragraphs in there about what and where and how the budget was derived. She's been very detailed about what's in there. Again, we talked about, being able to possibly do the cost of living increase and just be real cautious about what we're doing until we actually get a handle on, you know, what we're gonna look at for the 27 and 28 years, which is a little scary. So we're just trying to be kind of cautious, if you will, so we don't overspend and that type of thing. You know, we've done pretty good about keeping that. And then you see the very last paragraph that she has there, which kind of speaks to that, is, you know, Matt's asked for a truck and some other stuff, and Todd's asked for a car, and, you know, her, along with, I'm assuming that this is from Baker Tilly and everybody else, would be to, you know, think hard about that and then see how the money actually looks, and if we're, you know, if we deem it necessary, then we could do an additional appropriation throughout the year. So, again, we're not really gonna have any big discussions about it. She's not here to give us any more detail, but I highly recommend. I've gone through pretty much line by line, and, you know, as you look through that, you're gonna see that we just don't make many changes. All of our line items are pretty much in line with what we've had in the past. So if there's anything that I can answer, which I sincerely doubt without her being here, we could have it. But I think if you guys just continue to look at that, make sure that at the next meeting when she's here, if you see anything that concerns you, bring it up then so that we can get it adjusted before we send it through for approval. Thoughts, comments, all good? Good. Okay. All right, Matt, did you have anything at all? Okay. Guys, that's a short meeting. We really didn't have that much on here, so if we don't have anything else, we need to pay a few bills, move on about business. Matt, just real curious while they're looking at that, you got everything done up at the water tower, and got that flush hydrant up there and
Everything's done
everything?
there and ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna go up, tomorrow, and, we're gonna get the rest of that dirt hauled out, and we're gonna seed and straw, get it ready to go for the fall.
Good deal.
So everything went well.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be nosy when I was up there, but I'm like, I wanna see how this
Oh,
all
no.
is. I
Yeah.
don't know, how some of that works, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're putting those line stops in and the valves and that, so, yep.
Okay, guys, we got all the paperwork signed. I think we're good to go. Just need a motion to adjourn. And Ross.
Motion to adjourn.
And a second?
Second.
Was that Dereck Tipton? Tipton? All in favor?